I'm going to have a look at this little folding knife here. This is a Vityaz Russian folding knife. It is an original. I mean, according to where I bought it, it's an original. And the name of the model, I'll show it here. It's in Russian. I'm not exactly sure the like how it's pronounced and everything, so I'm just going to put the name in the description. But someone has informed me like a long while ago in one of my old videos that the names on a lot of these Russian knives are from regions or mountains and like areas in Russia. So I'm sure it's named after some area in Russia. I'll put the name in the description, and so you can look it up through that. But this is what we get here, and it's another one of these things where every single Russian knife I've seen so far is like astronomically huge, but this one, it actually kind of works. So here's our knife as it comes folded. It comes with this really nice belt sheath here, just like your typical nylon job there, and then it says Vityaz on the flap there, which is pretty cool. And anyway, so here's our knife. See our nice wooden handles there, and it's pretty nice, the finish on this thing, I'll say. Considering the price, this thing is about a $20-$25 knife. It's pretty darn cheap. The this piece here where it goes together with the wood, there's like the tiniest amount of burring on there. It's not really a big deal. It's not like one of those Chinese or Pakistani made blades where it has like sharp edges on it. It's not really a big deal. And you can see our lanyard here, which is integrated in, and we've got a thumb stud here, which this thing is, I'm sure the guys who are familiar with thumb studs and then they can flick knives open probably flick this open, but it's actually kind of hard for me to get in there and get it. It just sort of is like an assist for you to open it one hand. It's such a big blade too, it's kind of heavy to flick this thing. So anyways, here's our blade. You can see the name there. One of the reasons it's very hard is because there's letters in there that are not in the like the English or Latin alphabet, whatever. It's in Cyrillic, so I can't really pronounce that in any way. And here's a really nice polished blade. Like, this thing is really mirror polished. It's really nice. And our Vityaz down there. The edge on this thing, super sharp. I mean, it's like razor sharp. I mean, you can see all the reflections in it, how polished it is. But here's our steel 65x13, which is like a favorite kind of Russian steel there. But this blade is beautiful, and it is absolutely razor sharp. Now you can almost see here, like my friend Joe there was saying, like in a Sanmai blade, how you see that kind of an edge here, but this I'm positive it's not a Sanmai. I think it's just the reflection of the edge on here, why it gives it that weird sort of it's almost like a secondary edge. It's weird how it has that reflection, but I believe it is just a reflection. It's not like, say, a Sanmai blade where it's been ground down there. But this thing is awesome. The blade is, I'm gonna say it's fairly thick, and it's I would say for its size, it's fairly lightweight. It's not one of these ones like some of the other big Russian folders I have they're super heavy. This thing is very manageable, and it feels really great in the hand. This has a big wide, if you like big wide grips on knives, this is awesome. It's better than some of the fixed blade knives that are out there. It actually, it's really great, and it's ergonomic also. This this is the type of thing that I would use for probably what I would say is winter carry. I believe maybe that's why they're so big, like, because if you're in the like in the winter, you have like big heavy gloves, or you have mittens on or something like that. When you hold on to your grip here, the material and stuff might actually come up over this blade because you're you know, your glove is so thick in that, so it's almost like a winter carry type thing. Also, if this has to go through any kind of clothing, like heavy clothing or jackets and things like that, it you know, it needs to be extra long like that. So this is almost like something you would switch to in the wintertime in a very cold climate, I would say. I'm not sure that Russian steel, that what is it here, 65x13, if that's a really good cold weather steel or not. It might be. I don't know, but this thing is great for the price. I think it's excellent. I'm gonna actually pick up. There's two others in the line. There's the reason why I got this one, because it was the biggest with the lanyard. There's a smaller one with the lanyard. It's like a lanyard hole instead of this sort of loop. And then there's one that doesn't have it, and it has sort of like the hooked bottom on it. And I think I'm going to pick the other two up. Also, probably don't need to. This also has your traditional style of blade on here, like the geometry. It's sort of like your typical folding knife, almost like a patch knife. The other ones have almost like a clip point to them. So I'm going to fold it and put it in the sheath so you can see how we look in here, which makes the sheath actually excellent and usable. Like when you're in there, you can easily reach this. Again, with gloves or mittens, you can pull it out here. It's not going to be a big deal. This is a great knife. This I say it's a Vityaz, but we'll get the model in the description. So great knife. Nothing much more I can say about it. So thank you for watching.